Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you this new staff. This new build I just found out about. I just made it. It's really fun. I thought you guys might want to use it too. It might be overpowered. It clears mobs instantly. It's insane the amount of damage it does. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. Okay, so yeah, you don't have a basic attack with this. You're going to have a casting ability instead of a basic attack, which is I think really good because this one has a long range. You don't have to get in range of anything. You can do it from a distance. And it hits multiple targets, dealing the same damage to every single target. So that's the basic attack right there. It switched to an actual spell, and then I'm using this one next, which is Plague Surge. I'll show you all the spells and everything, all the items I'm using in a second. First one is just show you me clearing the mobs and how well it works. So here we go. I want to get them all together if I can, and just show you real fast. Okay, now I use my E. There we go. Oh, I used my E too far away. My bad. I didn't mean to hit the guy in the back with my E. So the E is targeted. You have to select your target with the left click and then use it. So I made a mistake right there. That was my mistake. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get another group together. There we go. Without them dying super fast. Because I'm dealing a ton of damage right now. Okay, so now I'm going to put it on this one. I'm going to click it with the right click. Cast that. Now, it's going to do damage to everybody surrounding them. It's insane. You can clear so many mobs out with this. Also, this is good for group PvP and Zerg Zerg. Definitely really good because you're going to be hitting everybody all at once, and you're going to be from a range. Nobody's going to be able to touch you. You're going to be so far back in the PvP content. So we're going to use this right here, and then we use this, and it just deals damage to everybody surrounding them. It's insane. So also there's your ultimate ability, which I'm using Hive Queen. It's a free character you get whenever you get the pass. And I think it's really good for this build actually, so that's why we're using her. And yeah, let me show you the items I'm using now, and we'll get back to some PvE in a second. Okay, so the items I'm using right here. First one is called the Plague Spread Staff. Now the passive is it deals 20% damage every 3 seconds for 13 seconds, and it stacks up to 10 times whenever you inflict plague on somebody. Now, also whenever you beat somebody, or whenever you kill someone that has plague on them, it does 200 extra damage, well, 120% of your damage rate to anybody surrounding them, up to 5 people. That's insane. So this is really good for like group stuff, like group PvE or group PvP. Really good. You're gonna be doing a ton of damage. Now the reason I'm using this staff is for this ability right here. This is the ultimate ability. It inflicts any target with pestilence source for 8 seconds. Every second of those 8 seconds, you're gonna deal 65 damage rate, which for me is only 113. I'm not that leveled on this right now, but 113. The staff isn't that leveled. 113 damage every 8 seconds. So that's minimum like 800 to 1,000 damage right there. That's insane. Also inflicts stack of plague, which I said before is going to do even more damage over time for 13 seconds. So on top of the 8 seconds of 113 damage, you're going to do. I'm going to do. I can't even add it right now. I think it was like 60 seconds. How much? What? 60 damage? No, 34. I'm going to do 34 for 8 of those seconds as well, because this passive works for 13 seconds. So you're just going to do a ton of damage. Not only that, but it reduces the damage dealt by 5% to enemies. Any of the enemies, their damage dealt is going to be reduced by 5%, except the carrier, and that stacks up to 5 times. So you can reduce the enemy's damage by 25% if you stack it all the way. Now the abilities I'm using this one, the Plague Strike. This is the one I was showing you a second ago. It fires it in an area, and you can do it from really far away. It has a really long range, does a lot of damage, and it inflicts plague on the opponent, the target. So that's really good. The second spell I'm using is called Plague Surge. It's a lot like the first spell, but it does a lot more damage, and it also shoots it in the target direction like the first spell. And not only that, but it inflicts 2 stacks of plague, so you're gonna really be piling on the stacks of plague. And it also reduces speed by 30%. So anybody that gets hit by it is gonna be moving slow, but 30% slower for 4 seconds, which is really good. So whenever we keep all of these together, you're just going to be stacking that plague, and you're going to be doing a ton of damage over time on top of the damage you're already doing. It's really good. Okay, so the hood I'm using is called the Earthbane hood, and this hood, it actually is really good with this combo that we're using right now, because it also does damage over time. This whole build is damage over time. Whenever you deal direct damage with any skill, and now since I switched out the basic attack for a skill spell, you get this passive on your basic attack, your Q button, which is my Q button. I'm not sure what you put it on as yours. It might be as A, but I switched mine to Q. But yeah, the first spell I use, which what used to be my basic attack is now gonna do extra damage because I'm gonna use it a ton of times, right? I'm just gonna be spamming that spell, and this is just gonna get activated every 30 seconds. What it does, whenever you hit one of those spells, it creates a miasma lasting 6 seconds around the target that you hit with that spell, and enemies within 5 meters of that target take 95 extra damage every second for that 6 seconds. So it just stacks on a ton of damage whenever this is available. And they have their magic resistance reduced by 73, which is super, super good. So this is really good. This is like a must-have almost for Earthman Hood. Now you can do whatever you want with the boots, and I think the chestplate, it's up to you. I really like having the stun ability on this, which is just a stun. It stuns them for 2 seconds and it reduces their speed. Also, it does 400 damage. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, whenever someone jumps on me or something like that, I still like to have this stun just to get out of there. Also, this is really good. These boots, these Vanguard's March boots, it removes any slow immobilizing effects, so they can't stun you, they can't slow you, and you get the speed boost of 80%, and it grants immunity to slow and immobilizing effects for another 4 seconds after you use it. So that's really, really good. I think these are the best two boots to use right now, especially for this build. And yeah, that's basically everything. I'm not a lot of power right now. I'm only 222, but that's because I just made this character. This one, and I'm gonna be leveling up right now. I'm level 30. The max is 32. I believe it's about to be 34 actually. Look at this. This is insane. I know these aren't high. These are level 20, but it's just from a distance. You don't even have, except with the range guys, you don't really even have to get hit. So it's really, really good. All right, let's see if we get that passive up. Passive up is in 15 seconds. I'll show you that. This is a big group of people we're gonna use on this. It's gonna be perfect. Let's wait for it to activate Miasma. This is the helmet passive I was telling you about. It deals extra damage over time for 6 seconds, and it also reduces their magic resistance. So it's going to be up in 1 second now. Now, whenever I hit my, right here, the basic attack, which is now my Q spell, watch. You're going to see it surrounding him. You see that surrounding him right there? That's what it is. Now, I don't even need it to use the third spell because I own them. But yeah. You can also cast it on yourself, as you can see, your E. This is my E ability. I cast it on myself because there was nobody else alive. But yeah, that's really, really good. We'll do it one more time. 13 seconds, I'll show you the passive on this ability. It activates whenever my Q hits, which used to be my basic attack. So we'll do that one more time. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Watch this. There you go. Now it activated. See, it's at 30 seconds now. It activated around. You can see it around them. And I mean, I didn't even have to use that. My Q just owned them because it has that passive, element passive on it, which is insane. Okay, let's go do these. Oh, we got a double stun here. Now we can use the boots to get out of it. Stun. Actually, I missed my Q. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if I missed it. And then you just spam that. Boom. It's insane how fast you clear waves with this. And I just want to show you guys in case you, I don't know, you want to use it as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, the reason why I'm using Hive Queen instead of any other drifter is because I like the healing ability whenever you are like jumped on or something like that, and you're in trouble, you're low on health or whatever, and you're getting stunned. This removes crowd control, everything, and you dive on the ground and you heal up, and then you can recast it to just come back up. I like it a lot. That's the only reason I'm using this one. And also, this is a free drifter, so a lot of you might have this drifter because it is free if you get the battle pass. So yeah, I believe it's a faction pass actually. It's called. I casted it on myself again, and then I'm gonna stun them. Now they just take damage. That's a really good combo as well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see you next time, YouTube. Peace.